Hey everybody, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Friday morning forecast update. And you can see we are starting out with some fog just about everywhere, some dense fog at that. Right now your temperatures have dipped into the 50s. Still pretty juicy atmosphere behind yesterday's storms, and really don't expect much, if any, rainfall today, but it will remain mostly cloudy this afternoon. Enough sunshine that we are looking at a fairly warm day today, but the atmosphere again primed for some severe weather as we go through the weekend. It is going to be just a mess out there Saturday and Sunday. We'll touch on that right now. Again, not seeing anything as far as any rainfall across the region. That said, where we do have the fog, there's a lot of mist occurring, so the roadways are wet. Your windshields will be wet this morning as you make your way in, especially you can see some of the dense fog there north of I-30. As of now, don't have a dense fog advisory. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe one is issued at some point this morning. Right now, most of us starting out fairly mild in the 50s, some low 60s as well, 64 in Natchitoches at the moment, and again, Shreveport and Texarkana both in the 50s this morning. Your highs this afternoon, pretty warm day for us, as we will see enough sunshine break through to warm us into the upper 70s in a few locations, into the low 80s as well. You see the thunderstorms this morning, mainly south of the Arklatex. That's where they will stay today. We're not looking at any active weather across the region today, but there is a big storm system making its way up across Mexico and Texas, and that's going to cause us a lot of headaches this weekend. So as we move through the day tomorrow, there is a slight risk, so all counties and parishes can expect to see some scattered severe storms here across the Arklatex. Hail, wind will be an issue for us, as well as some tornadoes. We kind of dodged a bullet yesterday as far as the severe weather threat this weekend. Not only that round of weather making its way in maybe midday Saturday, we could have another round Saturday night, Sunday morning, and potentially a third round of severe weather this weekend as we move through Saturday afternoon. It's a fairly uncertain setup as far as severe weather, but we do know there will be some strong storms out there in the Storm Prediction Center. Right now they're going slight risk, but there is probably going to be an enhanced risk issued at some point once they get a better handle on how this whole situation is going to evolve. And I do think if they issue that enhanced risk, it would likely include perhaps some portions of the Arklatex. That's Saturday. You're looking at the map for Sunday, so we carry that severe storm threat into Sunday as well. And they're also talking about maybe an enhanced risk somewhere on Sunday. A little more uncertain because the atmosphere will get pretty worked over by those storms on Saturday. So we'll take you through time here on our Robbins Toyota Futurecast again, starting out with the cloud cover, the fog, the mist, but the sun eventually does break through today. That's what will warm those temperatures up. Now, as we go through the day tomorrow, if you have outdoor plans, activities, things you need to take care of, the earlier Saturday, the better, because you'll see that line of storms begins to make its way into East Texas. I would say late morning, early afternoon, same thing for McCurtain County, and that will bring, again, all severe weather hazards to the Arklatex here as it makes its way through. But those thunderstorms are going to keep firing up, so we're looking at another round potentially making its way in Saturday evening, Saturday night. That's what you're seeing right there. And again, a few of those storms could be strong, perhaps into Sunday morning as well. It will just depend on how much time the atmosphere has to recover. And then you see as we move through the day Sunday, we've got those thunderstorm clusters out there once again as we move through the day on Sunday, and that could bring also that severe weather threats. That's why I think maybe 3 rounds of potential severe weather here as we go through Saturday into Sunday afternoon. Rainfall totals, again, GFS model here still hinting at a corridor where we could see some 3-inch amounts. And I think based on what we're seeing there on Futurecast, those 1-inch amounts are probably underdone. So I think everybody will probably be in that 2 to 4-inch range. We may see some isolated spots even higher than that as far as the rainfall accumulation. Stays warm though through the weekend. We'll remain in the 70s here, and we should begin to see that rain taper off as we move through the day Monday, and then eventually that sun back out to help dry us out Tuesday, Wednesday. Warm week ahead as we should see highs next week in the low 80s.